Hello, Gilbert. Here's another video featuring Permaculture Dan. The following is an educational permaculture video presented by Warner's Tree Surgery, featuring Daniel Lee Thompson at his home food forest in Gilbert, Arizona, sometime in April 2012.
Yeah, this payback. Mankind, for the longest time, has been living under a concept of debt as equity. Sounds very scary.
Talking about me now, aren't you?
Yeah. You know, this is pretty universal weed because I don't know anybody. We've been through it. And now we can get past it. Debt equity. Debt is not equity, it's slavery. Especially when you're talking about fiat money, which is just printed mere money. That's you and I work for our stuff. We put it in the bank, and by keystrokes, they charge us, keep us in debt. All that is a less than kind management system of sheep. Boo, run them this way. Boo, run them that way. Boo, run. Oh, and by the way, take all their money between here and there. Make them earn it over here, and then make them run back this way. All that comes to an end when you find ever-enhancing equity. Now wait a minute, what's ever-enhancing equity? Do you mean something that has permanent enduring values? Gold is a permanent enduring value. You know, this is malleable, I can make it into all kinds of things, and we can exchange it, and do all kinds of things. But it doesn't grow that way. It does, however, do some things in nature that mankind has plumb forgotten. Gold takes its quality of infinite malleability. The smallest pieces that I've ever heard that mankind made is the little gold BBs that they put in vaccination pressure guns. It shoots you, it shoots a hole through it and drags the viruses in. After that, there's gold in those things. That effort to take the gold and make it that small took science and that and this and math and fuels and this and oh my God. And those are bowling balls compared to the nano gold that exists in biology. There's actually an enzyme that eats gold. That little enzyme guy carries the gold on his inside. He's eating it right off the vein. Through the hydrologic migration of this guy, he's going around with it on the inside. It is so small, that nanoparticle of gold is so small that he has a structure that fits around it. Now what does it do for him? Every time he gets near another one of these things, there's enough electromagnetics to spark that. What he's really doing is he's making amino acids. Remember the experiment in the 50s with the vacuum bowl, and they have the little arc light in the middle, and you put primitive gases in here and arc it for 24 hours, and now the gases are all gone, and you got this brown sludge. Well, that brown sludge was amino acids, the building blocks of life. So, we need the spark of life, which is the electromagnetics that exist everywhere. And in fact, you, me, we're all electromagnetic. But if I have a bar of gold in my hand, I can't get much of it. If you have a bar of gold in your hand, I got a bar of gold in mine. If we touch them together, go clink, stick together. Clink. The connectivity between me and you can actually be palpable when you're holding. But it doesn't make a big spark. But if you take a nanoparticle, now it has a spark. In what? So if it's inside the grass, and I take the grass, and they know it's inside alfalfa, they know it's inside everlasting horsetail. In fact, everlasting horsetail has, in test, produced 4.5 ounces of gold per ton of foliage. Wait a minute. 4.5 ounces of gold per ton of foliage? When I heard that, and this is in the catalog, you can go get this stuff right now. The stories that I grew up with about the Lost Dutchman gold mine and all this sort of thing, and prospector lore, and I mean hearing it from old prospectors. The prospectors used to burn the bushes that marked where the gold was. We always thought that they were trying to hide where the vein was. No, wait a minute. No, they were harvesting, and they didn't want anybody to know that they were harvesting, so they burned the plants and don't tell them that it was just pickup gold on the ground after that. Burn the foliage. Yeah. Now you got pickup gold from nanoparticles. They rake it all together. Now, the horses ate the plant. The Indians ate the tuber. So what's happening there? If they're eating the plant in the nanoparticle size, what happens? I chew it up, you chew it up, it goes into my gut, which is what? Primitive gases. Methane, this. And I have enough electricity in me to make that little sucker spark gap. And so where's the amino acid factory? Inside the gut of every mammal. In fact, inside the gut of virtually everything has something like this going on. Wow.
Don't stop.
This video was made in Gilbert, Arizona. The person talking is Dan Thompson. Dan can be reached at 480-688-3335.